colors. You can see Caucasians very well represented here, so here to bring a little culture. But yeah, if you don't remember from earlier, my name is Kayvon. That's right. My sister's actually out here tonight, and her name is Kiana. Yeah, let her hear it, man. She actually just got accepted at Johns Hopkins, and I'm out here doing comedy, so she's clearly doing it right here. So, yeah, like I said, I'm Kayvon, and that's Kiana. And most of the time, when people hear those names, you don't really think of this. You know what I mean? A little bit more melanin usually is what people think. And for the longest time, we didn't know what our names meant. It's our aunt that actually named me and my sister. And every time we'd ask our mom, she'd just give it some vague cop-out answer like, "Oh, honey, it means some star in the sky." Some pseudo-poetic, cop-out answer. So I was like, I need a real answer. Went up to my aunt one day and I said, "Hey, what's the story on our names? What's Kayvon and Kiana mean?" Apparently Kayvon and Kiana is just Persian for, I used to mess around with a lot of black guys. Yeah. Paying homage to some old boyfriends, I guess. But no, Kayvon actually is the Persian word for the planet Saturn. And hey, ladies, no rings here. So maybe give me one, and if I'm lucky, I can slide into Uranus. Yeah, like I said, that's Persian. That's just a really nice, friendly way of saying Iranian. We've all heard of the Iranians on the news, right? Not usually a very good thing. So we've actually rebranded to Kardashian. After that movie 300 came out, we're like, not a great look for our people, man. But yeah, even though we are Persian, kind of exotic for these parts, I am born in Norman, Oklahoma. So yeah. It's cool, but even though I'm sooner born and sooner bred, people still call me Mohammed. It's kind of mean. But yeah, man, my parents actually didn't know each other back in Iran, in the Islamic Republic of Iran, and they met each other in Oklahoma, so I'm super random. They must have just spun a globe and threw a dart, and then boom, here I am. But not like a literal boom, guys. Last time I checked, I was a white guy around here. Yeah, but we're keeping it friendly out here, man. Even though I'm from Norman, I'm not really a big Sooner guy, you know what I mean? I've got friends that have gone to both universities. Go to OSU, go up to Stillwater, and get your first degree, and then go down to Norman and get your second degree sexual assault conviction. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, I was up in Stillwater not too long ago, and I was doing a show, and even though it's totally cowboy country out there, they've got a pretty unique name for their homeless people out there. I guess they don't call them homeless. They just call them alumni. Yeah, man, I've been seeing a lot of homeless people doing some wild stuff, man. Seen some homeless people here in Oklahoma City open carrying guns. Pretty fitting, right? I was up in Tulsa, saw some homeless people open carrying penises. A little bit of a different vibe, man. And we were down in Austin and stuff, and they've got a kind of a different little community down there. Austin has it's totally like Stillwater country and kind of hippie at the same time. So very liberal, woke crowd and a bunch of cowboys. So they've got this gay KKK out there. I don't know if you guys have seen them. Really easy to spot out. They're ones in the fitted sheets. It's yeah, it's wild. Up until now, I thought the Proud Boys were just gay, and turns out there's gay and racist. So who knew, man? We have a lot going on in the world, guys. Got a lot going on. I guess COVID's making a comeback. Been seeing some masks and stuff like that. Yeah, give up for COVID. No, let's not do any of that, man. But I mean, COVID. I mean, there's some positives. It's a good time to learn a new skill. Better yourself. Pick up on something. I've been trying to learn my native language of Farsi. It's a language most people that look like me just speak fluently. But yeah, it's a really tough language to learn, guys. It's a really backwards language, it literally goes the other way. But there's a website that helps people out, like me out. It's called Turban Dictionary. Very helpful website, guys. I don't know if you hear about the anti-vaxxers. They've been starting to burn down some vaccine clinics. It's crazy, man. Yeah, police reports that shots have been fired. Yeah, dude. We also, a lot of people have been coming up to me recently and been trying to give me like, hey, my condolences, you know, on the whole Afghanistan thing, and must be really tough for your people. And I'm like, listen, I'm from Iran. That's our Mexico. This is all very normal activity. I don't know where you've been the last 50 years, but it's very regular stuff for Afghanistan. And yeah, for those of you that have been sleeping under a rock, Afghanistan's been taken over, man. I know we're in September now, somehow. I mean, almost the 20-year anniversary of 9/11. It almost seems just like 2 weeks ago when we just pulled out, so. It's tough for some of the people out there, guys. Like I said, the Taliban took over. First order of business is changing the name of the capital. So forever it's been Kabul. Now they're changing it to Kaboom. So it's foreshadowing some events to come. Kaboom is actually kind of a cute nickname a girl gave me one time, because I'm fire in the hole. And I called her my little kebab, because you know, whenever she was with me, she was skewered meat. Yeah, well, it's Persians pack a punch, guys. We got a little kind of mean kebab, you know. Been back in the dating scene recently, though, so it's been interesting. Been talking to all sorts of girls, actually, guys. Met this girl. She's conservative, and trying out the conservatives, you know, they really know how to Tucker your Carlson, you know what I mean? Just gotta make sure you pull out, they don't do that whole abortion thing, you know? Been chatting with this girl, met her at Starbucks. I've never seen her without the mask on, it's always just been mask on, I only get to see the eyes, and now I can really feel for my brethren back home in the Middle East, guys. I've been doing that for decades, to see the eyes only. And now I get why we wear so much cologne. You know, it's I don't know why they call it a hijab when it's just the women that wear it. It should be called a she-job. Should get that term correct. You know, they almost canceled menthols actually. You know, I don't know if you guys heard about that, menthol cigarettes. Seems like kind of a hate crime, man. This usually serve a particular demographic, but they are keeping them around. They're just changing the name. It's no longer menthol. It's just Daythol. So keeping it with the times, but you know, like I said, I've been back in the dating scene, guys. It's been interesting. Some people are kind of concerned about the whole vaccination thing, which is understandable. For me, guys, I'm not really too concerned about that. I don't really require my women to be vaccinated, just as long as you're vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, like some of us, we do our manscaping and we expect our women to do their meal prep, you know? So I'm not trying to floss while I'm down there, but, you know, depending on the time of the month, I might walk away with bloody gums, who knows? And like some of these girls, they try to get cute, put like a little landing strip. You know what I mean? I'm Middle Eastern, we don't go anywhere near those things, you know? I like to smash into stuff, you know? And let's just face it, people, Middle Eastern men hate Bush. So, both of them. But yeah, but I mean, no, I'm not too much of this stuff. But we're gonna have a little fun. If you give me like 2 landing strips, almost like a Twin Tower situation, now we're talking. Because you already know I'm gonna hit that at least twice. Talk about a real inside job, guys. Well, that's been my time, everybody. We got 2 awesome touring comedians coming up for you. We got Cameron Johnson from Missouri, and we got Paul Farahvar, another Persian brother, coming up all the way out from Chicago. So let's let him hear it, everybody. And Kayvon,